All right, welcome, folks. Mil-Spec Awesome here. This is going to be your Monkey Minute for Sunday, April 10th, 2022. And without further ado, let's hop over to the board here. Hey, I want to point out real fast, welcome to the Hunger Games. This is about to get really crazy. If you just watch the headlines across, everybody's trying to blame a lot of this on the Ukraine, but I will tell you it's a lot deeper than that. Ukraine is a big impact because that is a bread belt country and provides a lot of wheat and grain, etc., to the region. However, that is not the crux of all this because they don't provide us really anything, and the U.S. is actually going to be going through this pretty heavily as well. So just goes to show you when you've got China hoarding 60+% of all of the corn and wheat and soy, and then you've got this situation going on, plus you have about a decade of stuff that has impacted us over time, then you've got the perfect storm, and welcome to the Hunger Games. And so that said, let's just kind of take a look at some of the headlines. And I'm telling you these things not to scare you, but to prepare you. So if you would, please, if you're not already doing something, find a way to get it done because it's going to be real and it's coming in the not too distant future, okay? All right, so you can see right here it's talking about, this is actually over on Reuters, and it's talking about the Ukraine war igniting protest in Peru as inflation, anger goes global. And so the prices on everything are just going through the roof. And so this is basically why things are happening. But you're going to start to see that more and more because that is going to be a catalyst. Again, they're blaming Ukraine. It's just a contributing factor. It is not the whole reason behind it, okay? Now, this is actually Zero Hedge put together a beautiful little article on the 8th, just a couple of days ago, talking about the doomsday preppers were right. But I will tell you, as you start to read into it, he goes into a lot of things that, detail-wise, that I've been talking about, as well as many others. And that is the fact that this is not just a Ukraine issue, like we were just saying. But I want to point out something here. You're going to notice there's some pretty good numbers in here. It talks about who gets what and the percentages and et cetera from the area and the region of Ukraine and Russia. But let me just show you here in the U.S. And this is why I say this is a problem that's been going on for probably a decade now. Okay, but you can see new cases across the nation as farmers have had to kill 22 million egg-laying chickens. 1.8 million broiler chickens, 1.9 pullet, whatever that may be, and other commercial chickens, and then 1.9 million turkeys. All right, that number has been happening month after month after month after month. That is your true virus, and it's not good. And that's why you're going to see the cost of things going through the roof, but you're also going to see this stuff just disappear. You're not going to be able to get it. So, but that is 2 months worth, right? And if you've been following me on the Monkey Minutes, you have noticed that I have been talking about this stuff for quite some time, and it has been going on for probably 10 years. And it's all around the world, whether it's swine flu in China where they wipe out the entire pig population. This is it. And when you do that, you're taking away food sources, okay? All right, now this, again, Russia's war on Ukraine, a global food supply issue, right? This is actually a town hall write-up, but it's just talking a bit. Again, it just confirms what we've been saying, all right? And so this is now talking about the U.S. senators are starting to recognize that there is a humanitarian crisis on the horizon, and it's going to be bad, okay? This one, India sends vegetables rations to Colombo as Sri Lanka faces its worst economic crisis. Again, this all ties into the food issue, right? So the economy is on the brink, and then you've got the food issue. So it's all going to be hand in hand, all right? I'm telling you, go into Revelation and read it, the book of Revelation, and it talks about the price of wheat and grain, and it talks about basically the separation of the people that have and the people that don't have. You look at, from a global perspective, the amount of people that are in poverty, it's about 4.3 billion people on the planet out of 7.7 billion. So that number is going up, right? And so, again, this is going to be all tied to the economy, and that's going to be part of what ushers in this beast system that we've been talking about, right? Again, lawmakers are now scrambling to avert global food shortage. This is a Washington Examiner. Again, I know these sites that I'm taking you to they're all part of the whole Mockingbird media, mainstream media, but I'm just trying to point out the fact that there is a consistent theme going across all of this, and we need to pay attention because it is real. Regardless of what source you're getting it from, this is definitely real. I've been tracking this for, like I said, 10 years, watching it coming, and I've been saying the day is not far off, and it is looks like it is closer than most will realize. Okay, and then again here, another article on Yahoo that this is a looming catastrophic event of global food shortage, and yeah, you can see again they're blaming Ukraine on this, but the reality is that this has been going on for a while. It's systemic. The Ukraine has nothing to do with. If this hadn't even happened here in the U.S., we would already be seeing it at the same news be coming across the feed. So you see the theme, and this is coming to us very soon, and it's going to be very real. So again, I just am telling you this so you can prepare, all right? So take the time now, get that plan together. Make sure you have, I would say, at a minimum 3 months of food if you can do it. But when things start to get crazy, you're going to have unrest, and that is a condition you don't want to be out in. So if you've got food that you can stay in your own home and basically ration to get you through some of this. Now, I don't know how long this is going to last. This could be very long and endured. So we will see. But listen, that's going to be it. That's a Monkey Minute for today. You guys, please be safe out there. Keep your powder dry and stay frosty. God bless. Monkey out. Check out the latest gear and products at monkeywerxus.com.